Alright, welcome back to Endless Space. In the last episode, ha! In the last episode, we did the second episode of the Horatio playthrough, and today we're just going to continue on with that and start to expand a little farther. So, in the last episode, we've got something here. Deals proposed by the Sowers. The United Empire wants peace. Oh, sorry, United Empire. It's not how I roll. I want at least a little challenge. We're still in Cold War with these guys. With the Sowers, we've got 2 out of 2. So what did they want to give with me? So I have 2, and they want to give me titanium 70, and they want antimatter. Why do they want antimatter? I will accept just for the sake of accepting. I don't like it, but I'll do it. Yeah, see, so now we're down antimatter and up titanium 70. Which I'll take. So, in the last episode we were kind of expanding. I wanted to get over into this planet just to do, and then we have more antimatter, so it's not really going to matter what I just did. Everything like that. We've got research going, which is fine. Let's just keep moving on. Are we still bleeding dust? Horribly. 93. 193. 2. 188, so 5 dust. Which sucks. So what we were kind of doing the last time was putting everything over into dust. Just because we need as much dust as physically possible. Which I'm still going to do as well. Just because we need it. Badly, badly need it. Wait a second. Where was that? Here? No. Here. They have 0 science. Not 0, but 4. They're going to need food as well pretty quickly. So let's give them that. Because they are going to need it. What do we have here for ships? So that's a colonizing ship. So let's send him away, and we're going to go colonize this planet over here. Because I want our entire system to be colonized before we start moving out, so I can kind of have with this arm. So there's the reason kind of why I picked the 4-person spiral. So what do we have? This is in Pavo. That system over here. Why did I put them all the way over there? It probably made sense at the time. What we need is dust quite badly. So we're going to have to do that. Oh, that's why, because it had a shit ton of stuff. So, these guys have industry. I'm sorry, you're still going to have to be switched to this. Why I did that is because we get kind of a bonus with those guys, so I can actually kind of get away with not doing that. And what we can actually do is colonize this planet so that we're not as bad. Actually, we can get rid of that. And instead of doing that, we already have a ship here made that can colonize, so we don't have to waste any turns, which is very good. So we can send this guy up here, and we'll colonize that planet, just so we can keep on moving. So, yesterday was an episode of Minecraft, probably the worst episode I think I've ever recorded, because I could not talk for shit. Sorry, pardon my language. So there we go, we got that much needed happiness. So this They're already happy, so that's really not of importance yet. These guys aren't bad. They're actually really low on dust. That's why these guys have tundras, because I needed that industry bonus. But they actually have a crap ton of industry. So we're going to have to do that just for a bonus. And we're going to get that improvement. Because if they're all happy, I can just tax the crap out of them. And it's not going to matter at all how I do it. So yeah, we've already used that one up. We can go with colonized lava, which kind of is, well, fun, or we can go with that one. Let's just keep moving on. Everybody has everything they need. I forgot to, I don't know if they're there yet. I don't think so, because they're not on the little hub corner, like you can see right there. Yeah, see, because now he's there. Move along, and you colonize. That's gonna suck, and this is a happy planet too. They're happy there. So we're gonna move you over to this system. Because these guys are unhappy. Well, there you go. That should make it better. Research is done. Yes, I understand. And so that opens up this Arctic. Yeah, they're gonna love that. And I think that's get pretty close to, let's see what this is. Colonized barren and more minerals. 8 turns, so I don't think I'm willing to dish out 8 turns for something I'm not going to see in return for a little bit. Instead, on explored moon. So we still haven't, I forget where it is. To explore moons. Yeah. When we get way down here, we can kind of get to I've shown this before, but that's actually a really good one. We can switch out. This is actually a really good one to get into arid. The arid's a very good one. We can transform a planet into what we need, which is awesome. And this is a really good one too. Planet. Transform it into lava. So I want to get down to that one because that's a very good bonus. So I said I don't want to give out 8 turns, but who said I had to be consistent? Not I. Not I at all. A little tired. Long day. It was moving into school. That took a long time. It's a long drive for me to get up there. You can start going through labor, actually, because he's pregnant. Although that's one of the Horatio guys, which means he's actually a guy. So let's see what planet is the best. Tundra or desert? Well, they're both crap. But this one's gonna have the stuff I need right away. So they're content, but they have more industry. which is good. So we can give them that. These guys, what do you need? You don't have isotope either. So you're going to need to put isotopes on. That's still good, so we're going to keep moving on. So, and I don't actually know why these just randomly, I think it's after a few turns or something like that, after a population, or I think, actually I know what it is. We can go here, and it's an outpost, and until it becomes a colony, which is why it kind of pans out in a deeper color of blue, that's kind of what that means. So what these guys have is, let's put you on that planet, and these guys are now happy. That's exactly what I wanted to see. So let's go with that. More industry, more better. And let's see what we got here. A couple of unhappy people, but out over time we can sort of increase stuff. So actually we can see here we have plus 70. Plus 70 happiness from tax rate. It's insane. And we are still, are we bleeding dust? Actually we're going up. By how much? 199. That's a full 11 points. Plus 10. So we really don't need to. I can actually afford to bump that down. So now actually I'm going to keep it up there. And until we're not really on strike yet. But when you start to colonize things that aren't connected by what we're going to call these lines, or if it's connected to a planet that I don't own, that's technically called, we saw it when we were doing something like this. I don't need you. That one. Here. From a blockaded system. So blockaded means that it isn't, that it has no direct line through it. There's also some traits in this side of the sector which makes it so that you can go through these things. So this is actually a kind of a, I'm glad I kind of panned right to it. So if you have ecstatic planets, so ecstatic means that they have, like, I think it's from 90 to 100% contention, so you get a much bigger bonus. But the thing is, I would use this just for that plus 30. Just for that single plus 30. Because it's that important to have a happy race. Because you can get tax, and dust is, well, very important. So, I don't think we're making any ships anymore, and I think we need to start building more ships. So, in system Pavo. So, as you can see here, plus 2 trade route bonuses per wit on star system. That's pretty good. We're still going to go with wit, though. See, the problem with wit is it's not really doing much because I don't have any dust in the first place. But if I do get dust, it is going to jump quite quickly. So, that's actually good on Tundra. But we can actually go with that too, and that's going to make that dust jump much higher. We're going to see a big bonus. Above and beyond what we should get from that planet type. These guys are also behind on some stuff. That's going to make it really hard to do. And lava is like minus 15. It's insane, but they are the... lava is the highest industry standard planet of everything. And look at that, we can get such good things. So I do believe what we are researching is colonize lava. So once we do that, we can sort of explore these, and this system is going to get much, much better. Hadar. I'm actually thinking of switching Pavo over to Hadar, because really this has 3, this has 4, and it's 35, 22, 7, and minus 1, compared to 26, 15, 7, and 0. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to change it, these guys. And that's going to help out significantly with stuff. So we did lose a bit of people in this system, but that's fine. Not really that important. And in this system, what I do need from you guys, not that. And there is also that. So what it does is it takes 25% of the number of industry we have and turns that directly into dust. So we can do that, and 25% would be off of 40 is 5, give or take. No. 4, 10. Wow. Sometimes I can't divide 40 by 4. It's a hard number. That's not even 40, it's 39. What we're going to do is have these guys to make us some more of these ships, because we are going to need them eventually. And we're not really doing anything here, so we can just keep moving on. And these guys are really holding out, and we haven't moved forward yet. That's intentionally. What I should be doing, though, is moving out to sort of start to create. I can actually colonize this. So it's not that bad, because I had it, it's kind of evened out on everything I need. And we don't even have the dust one on this system. That's why. Because we get +2 on arid. Massive amount of dust. 36 dust off one planet. Impressive. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to send out Gamma to sort of see what's going on. So Orion, which is just one barren planet, so we can actually transvene. So the next one we're going to actually go with is barren, which is over here. That way we can kind of colonize this. I'm actually going to have you move out to see what we have on that planet. Just to see, because we're going to start to colonize out, because we need to play Horatio to their power, which is massive amount of planets, huge economy, but ships are kind of hard to come by. And the United Empire still wants peace. Don't they understand? I'm not peaceful. It's a neutral race, but I'm really a jackass. Kind of happens. So these are good, but not really for what. Sorry about that. Losing my voice. For what we need out of this system. Ice 10 is actually a bad thing. So what we are going to need is a couple more of these guys, please and thank you. And let's move on. Let's see what we have in this planet. I do believe with these pulsars and everything like this, that would be the center of the... Nope, we're actually into their territory. The Sowers want open borders. I will allow this. Which means they can now move through our system with doing everything, which doesn't really matter because I actually colonize every planet in that entire system, which is great. So these guys are happy. I could get them up to ecstatic, but I'm not going to do that until we kind of have everything exactly where I want them. We could do this to get that increased science. which is always nice. How close are these guys to being done? 1 turn, 5 turns. Yes, there we have a Sowers inside our fleet. And I shouldn't be able to move out. Oh no, because we have open borders between all of us, so we're going to see how far we can get to. There's a producer. So let's move on forward this way. We can end turn now. And we're going to see about colonizing this planet, because you can see it's just gray, so there's not a tinge to it, so it shouldn't be colonized. Not yet, at least. And we do have the lava. So, Sowers are now friendly, so we shouldn't have any problem with them trying to kill us. Hopefully. They're also a neutral planet type. Or not planet type, race. Planet type. Huh. These guys have no exploration. Arctic, Arctic, Arctic. I know there's something. It's a bonus with Arctic. Or not. In that case, dust is always needed. So these guys have a resource. Pre-schism artifacts. So it's a luxury. Plus 3 science on person on planet. Ooh. I'll take it. We could buy this out for 71 dust. I'm not going to do that because we actually are just barely gaining on dust at 11. Oh my god, no. They beat me to it. No. Holy crap. Look at the Sowers. They are way beyond me. But they actually are. They've been taking battles. Because look how damaged they are. But their fleets are just massive. Compared to our fleets of just 800. They have fleets of huge damage models. So, let's see what's on that red giant. And we're going to go with Baron anyways. Actually, now that I know it's not really going to matter, I'd like to get to that one. We're not actually going to use any of this stuff. It doesn't matter. So we have these lava planets. So this is a good planet to colonize. So let's do it. Who else has good planets to colonize? Dense atmosphere. I'm looking for ones that are sort of balance themselves out. This is a really good one too that I noticed. And I could get away with doing those ones, but I'm not going to right away. So these guys had just finished end. We could go ahead and do this. Ow. My ear. Sorry about that. You'll probably hear that. Increased dust. Increased everything. Let's go with that. We need ships. I want, yeah, you guys to move out there. Unless that is actually being controlled by a certain empire. I don't know why I can't move over there. I should be able to. Yeah. So no, they have actually colonized this entire area. So, this is my space. That's the Sower space, so we can assume, and we haven't met that other faction. as we noticed, I can't actually colonize a planet that we don't own. So, what we can do is go out to sea. If we can't get into another another race's area. So what we're actually going to do is just move some of these guys out. And we're going to just colonize things that can be colonized just for the sake of colonizing them. So that actually canceled that in the first place. And what these guys need is science. Seems like we've already done that. So start to make some more ships, which I feel is going to be very necessary extremely shortly. So these guys are good and everything, so start to build some fleets. And we do charge upkeep per fleet, which is going to drain on our systems. So yes, we're getting -8 per fleet and -65 from systems. And in the Pavo system, we could colonize Pavo 1, which we are. Yeah, that one's gonna suck if I colonize. Okay. We've been going for a good little bit, and that's going to call it for this episode. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel and this is the first episode you've seen, consider subscribing. That way you never miss an episode. And you can check out the channel for all the other episodes. I think we're up to like somewhere near 20 episodes of Endless Space on this channel, which is a good amount. So if you do like it and you want to see some more content right away, go over to the channel and you find plenty of stuff. I got playthroughs, Sophons, Amoeba, United Empire, and all that stuff. So if you want to kind of see the rest, or not the rest of the game, but kind of a different perspective on a race or something like that, go check out the other channel. So we haven't met the other contact. So status and score. Oh, look how bad we are for score. We're getting dominated. That's always fun. I think the Horatio is kind of a hard race to play because we don't really have a bonus to a whole lot of things, which kind of sucks. But that's going to call it for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time.